Welcome to our channel Book by Book. Today we're looking at a book that honestly flips a common workplace idea right on its head.
It really does.
Yeah.
We're talking about the belief that you need, a fancy title or a corner office to actually be a leader.
Exactly. And the book that challenges this, it's Robin Sharma's The Leader Who Had No Title, which came out back in 2010.
Right. And Sharma, of course, is also known for the monk who sold his Ferrari. He has this knack for making these deeper personal growth ideas really practical for your work life.
He really does, because the usual thinking in most places is, well, you wait. You wait for someone higher up to give you authority.
You wait for that promotion.
Yeah, you wait your turn before you start acting like you have any real influence.
And Sharma just says, nope, that's totally backwards.
Mm-hmm.
His whole philosophy, which is pretty revolutionary when you think about it, is that leadership isn't the job title.
Okay.
It's about how you behave, what you choose to do every day, the kind of impact, hopefully positive, you make right from where you stand. It's an inside job first.
An inside job. I like that. And the book itself, it uses a story,
Yeah.
a fable, right? Which makes it easier to digest.
It does. We follow this character, Blake Davis. Starts off pretty unhappy, not feeling inspired at work.
Sounds familiar for some folks, maybe.
Could be. And he ends up learning these core lessons from four really unexpected, kind of amazing teachers.
And that story format helps drive home the main point.
Absolutely. It shows that mastering yourself, your own actions and attitude, that's the real source of influence. And for you listening, think about it. The world's changing so fast, right?
Oh, constantly. Competition, uncertainty.
Exactly. In that kind of environment, just waiting around for someone to officially knight you as a leader, it's not a great strategy. We need people stepping up at every level.
Okay, let's unpack that. The very title, The Leader Who Had No Title, points straight to the first big lesson.
Yeah, lesson one. You don't need a title to be a leader. It's about influence,
Yeah.
pure and simple, not where you sit on the org chart.
So it's a mindset shift, really.
A huge one. Hierarchy focuses on control. Do this because I said so. Influence focuses on inspiring people through your actions.
So anyone can show initiative, take ownership, aim higher.
Anyone, regardless of their job description. Think about the example the book uses, a customer service rep.
Okay.
Imagine they totally go the extra mile, not just following the script, but really digging in to solve a tricky customer issue, way beyond their basic duties.
Right. They're solving a problem because it needs solving, not because it's explicitly in their job function.
Exactly. That person is leading in that moment. They're building loyalty, maybe even inspiring their teammates just by taking initiative. That's leading without a title, or LWT as Sharma calls it.
LWT. Got it.
And there's a great metaphor for this. Leadership is like light.
Light. How so?
Well, light brightens a room, right? Doesn't matter if the bulb is in a huge fancy chandelier or just a little desk lamp.
Ah, I see. The source of the light doesn't change its function.
Precisely. Its job is to illuminate, regardless of its status or position.
That's a powerful image. But let me push back a bit here. Practically speaking, what if that customer service rep gets, slapped down for spending too much time on one call because it messes up their metrics?
Yeah, good question.
Doesn't the system, the title holder who sets the metrics, kind of win in that scenario? How does the little lamp not get switched off?
That's a fair challenge. And the book doesn't ignore that reality, the bureaucratic hurdles. But Sharma's point is about the long game, about your internal commitment.
Okay.
If that rep consistently focuses on genuine service, on excellence, even with some pushback, they start building something else. A reputation.
Reputation.
Yeah, for reliability, for actually solving problems, for caring. And that reputation, that's where influence starts to grow sideways among peers, maybe even eventually upwards. It's leading by example in a way a title alone just can't replicate.
Okay, that makes sense. It's about consistency building influence over time, which ties into the next big theme, doesn't it? Resilience, inner strength.
Exactly. Key lesson 2. Turbulent times create great leaders.
So don't just survive tough times, embrace them.
That's the idea. Crises, big challenges, intense competition. Sharma sees these as like prime opportunities.
Opportunities for what?
To innovate, to grow personally, to find new ways to serve people better than you thought possible.
It's that classic analogy, right? Diamonds need pressure to form.
Perfectly put. And think about real-world examples, like small business owners during the start of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, that was chaos.
Total chaos. Their official titles didn't change overnight, but suddenly their leadership was tested like never before.
Yeah.
They didn't wait for instructions.
No, they had to pivot fast. Delivery, new services, finding suppliers.
Exactly. They led their businesses through massive uncertainty. That resilience, that ability to adapt and act, it came from inside them, not from a job description.
And that internal resourcefulness leads to lesson 3, which you mentioned earlier, these inner powers we all have.
Yes, the four natural powers. Sharma insists these are the bedrock of leadership, and they're available to absolutely everyone, title or no title.
Okay, so if power doesn't come from the title, where does it come from? What are these for?
Right, so the first one is fundamental. The power to choose.
Choose what?
Your attitude, your perspective, how you respond to anything, especially the stressful stuff. You always have that choice.
That's huge, actually. We often forget we have that control, don't we? Choosing not to be just reactive.
Totally. It's about being an agent of your response.
Mhm.
Then second is the power to act.
Taking initiative.
Yep. Don't wait for the perfect plan or explicit permission. Start moving. Start doing something constructive.
Okay. And the third?
The power to influence. Just recognizing that how you show up every day, your consistency, your energy, your work ethic, it impacts everyone around you. You set a standard, consciously or not.
So choose, act, influence. What's the fourth power?
The power to grow. Leadership isn't a fixed state. You have the power and the responsibility, really, to keep learning, keep improving, keep honing your skills.
The muscles, you mean?
Exactly like muscles. The more you use these powers, choose your response wisely, act decisively, influence positively, commit to growth, the stronger your overall leadership capability becomes.
I like that framing. It puts the responsibility and the power squarely back on the individual, not waiting for some external stamp of approval.
Precisely.
Okay, so if we understand these internal powers, how does this translate into daily practice? Let's talk about lesson 4. Innovation is everyone's job.
Yeah, this is so important for any team or company today. Innovation isn't just for the engineers in the lab or the execs in the boardroom.
Right, it's not just about inventing the next big thing.
Not at all. Leading without a title means you're constantly looking for ways to make things better right where you are, always asking, how could we improve this? Make it faster, easier, more effective.
It's about those small improvements, the micro innovations, like the example you mentioned earlier, the cashier.
Yeah, the cashier suggesting a better way to arrange products at checkout to speed things up. It seems small, maybe, but those things add up. Big impact on efficiency, customer happiness.
It's like tending your own little patch of the garden.
That's a great way to put it. If everyone focuses on improving their own area, the whole garden thrives. It's decentralized improvement.
Makes sense. And while we're improving processes, lesson 5 brings us back to people. Relationships matter more than titles.
Oh, absolutely crucial. This is where the real connection happens. A title might get you compliance people do things because they have to.
Right, fear or obligation.
But trust and respect, those are earned through genuine relationships. And that's what inspires loyalty.
Loyalty meaning people want to follow, want to contribute their best.
Exactly. They stick around when things get tough. They offer their best ideas freely. That's the difference between just managing tasks and truly leading people.
Compliance versus loyalty, huge difference.
It is. And leaders without titles are often masters of this. They listen, really listen. They show empathy. They treat everyone with basic human dignity. CEO, intern, cleaner, doesn't matter.
A title is just temporary, like a badge, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. But the relationships you build, those are like roots. They nourish everything. Think about a team member who takes the time to really help a new person get settled, mentors them.
Yeah.
That person is showing more real leadership in that moment than a manager who just barks orders from an office.
No question. And that focus on positive interaction leads nicely into the last main lesson, lesson 6. Leave a legacy daily.
Right. And this isn't about, building monuments or waiting until retirement.
It's about the now.
It's about right now. Every single interaction you have today is a chance to leave things a little better than you found them, to lift someone up, contribute something positive, add to a culture of excellence.
Deliberately making each a touch point count.
That's the essence of it. Think about that nurse example again.
Offering a smile, some reassurance to a scared patient.
Yeah. Seems small, maybe, but that simple human act, that creates a positive ripple, a legacy for that patient and their family that goes way beyond any job description.
So underpinning all this, Sharma offers a kind of blueprint.
He does. It's the LWT philosophy built on taking responsibility, acting with passion, and focusing on service, not just rank. And to make that work, you need to anchor it all in core values.
Values like?
Things like basic humanity, being authentic, acting with integrity. These are the non-negotiables for building that sustainable influence.
Okay, that gives us the why and the what. Let's get really practical now. For someone listening who's thinking, okay, I want to start doing this now, what are the key actions? We pulled out 10 actionable takeaways.
Right, these are the habits, the things you can literally start doing tomorrow or even today.
Let's group them. First, mindset and attitude. Number one, stop waiting for permission. Act like the leader you want to be right in your current role. Don't wait for the title.
Crucial first step.
Second, choose your attitude every single day. Be intentional about bringing positive, solution-focused energy. People are drawn to that. And third, treat everyone with respect. Remember, relationships are the long game. Titles are temporary.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, next group, initiative and growth. Fourth, see opportunities in crises. Don't just see problems. See chances to step up, learn, and show what you can do.
Turn adversity into advantage.
Exactly. Fifth, circling back, innovate daily. Find one tiny thing to improve each day. Make that constant small improvement a habit.
Micro progress. Love it.
And sixth, invest in your own growth. Read, learn, practice new skills. Leadership requires you to keep getting better.
Always be learning. Okay, final batch. Connection and service. Seventh, listen more than you speak. Seriously. Understanding others is key to influence.
So often overlooked.
Eighth, take small, consistent actions. It's the daily grind, the steady habits that build your impact over time, not grand gestures.
Consistency compounds.
Ninth, focus on service. In any situation, ask yourself, how can I help here? How can I add value?
Powerful question.
And 10th, tying back to lesson 6, think legacy in the small moments. Aim to leave every interaction, every meeting, every person just a little bit better than you found them.
That's a fantastic set of actionable steps.
Yeah.
If we boil it down even further, for maximum retention, what are the absolute core pillars? Maybe the top 5 takeaways.
Okay, the super condensed version, the LWT pillars.
Right. First, leadership is action, not your position on a chart. Second, challenges don't break leaders, they build them. Third, innovate daily small improvements lead to big results. Fourth, relationships built on trust are more powerful than authority.
And the last one.
Fifth, leave a legacy moment by moment, interaction by interaction.
So the leader who had no title, fundamentally it's about changing how you see yourself in your role, isn't it?
Completely. It tells you you're not just anything, not just an employee, just a student, whatever. You have the capacity to lead right now.
Every action is a choice to make a difference.
And that really comes through in one of the book's most powerful quotes. Leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It is about one life influencing another.
One life influencing another. Simple, but profound.
It really is.
So if applying these ideas really can create positive ripples in our work, families, communities, we want to leave you with a final thought to mull over.
Okay.
If leadership truly is defined by the positive impact you create today, what kind of positive ripple are you choosing to start right now?
Something to think about. Thanks for exploring this with us today. Keep seeking out that knowledge.